Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sentence Diagramming 101. We are still in Chapter 2, Part D, but this is D, Part 2, so 2D2, and we are into object complements. So before we talked about subject complements, right, words that go back and tell you more about the subject, here we are talking about object complements, and they're a little different, but essentially they go back and they tell you more about the object, that is the direct object, not the indirect object, the direct object. They will not appear in sentences that have linking verbs and subject complements. You're not going to have a subject complement and an object complement in the same sentence. They will only be in sentences with direct objects. So it looks like this, right? They painted the roses red. So they are the subject. What are they doing? They're painting. What are they painting? The roses. So those roses are the direct object directly affected by the verb. And red here describes the roses. So it is complementing that object. If we move on to like the team elected Janice the leader, we have team is the subject. What are they doing? They're electing. What are they electing? Or who are they electing? Apparently Janice. So Janice is the direct object. And then leader renames Janice, tells me more about Janice. What did they elect Janice as, right? The leader. So object complement. And then same thing, his mother called him adorable. So his mother's doing something, she's calling. What is she calling him? She's calling him something, right? Adorable renames him. So one of the things that might be helpful for object complements is that we use them a lot with very similar sentence structure. Whenever you have colors, if you're painting a room or something, painting a dresser, I painted the house green. Colors at the end of sentences a lot of times are object complements. When you could secretly put an as in here, right? They elected Janice as the leader. A lot of times, if there is no as, then you're dealing with an object complement situation. And words like called him something, those are often object complements as well. Now, just like everything else, you can have more than one. You can say she called him, right? So subject, transitive verb, direct object, a gentleman and a scholar. So gentleman, scholar, those are both object complements. So as a reminder, they're going to appear in sentences with a direct object. They're going to rename the object, and they're going to give you more information. Oh, and they're generally nouns, pronouns, or adjectives, object complements. Now you can take a minute and practice exercise 2D2 and find some complements.